Okay, hello, this is Jamie. This is my official video resume for the Art of Mondays. So this should be a hello to Jai and Evan. I'm making this video because I thought it would be a cool idea and a interesting approach to the complicated task of trying to get a job with this type of company. I've never tried this before, really. This is not something that I usually do, but I thought it would be a cool idea to film a resume and during that filming show the talents or the skills that I believe would be useful for the job role. So I'm doing a video of what I want you to hire me for by doing a video of it. The idea is that I believe that the Art of Mondays is perfectly set up to create a podcast. And I know podcasts are saturated, and I know that every wife and his dog or whatever is trying to make one, but I just think that you're going to be constantly in a house that's really aesthetic and kind of perfect scenery. You're a founder, and then you'll be with 10 other founders, and it's a perfect opportunity to kind of capture as much content in that long form style that would be perfect for the YouTube channel and even shorts and stuff, just getting more of that type of content and having someone who can facilitate that role as a podcast producer. One, I think this would be an amazing opportunity to work for a cool tech company, building really cool things, and at the same time use the skills I have, my creativity, and also being able to travel around the world would be insane. And this, I couldn't picture a better job and something that I can really sink my teeth in and be creative and work hard. And I have the audio equipment because that is my specialty, is audio. This is the main beast, but it's a fully portable audio recorder. It allows me to do up to 6 microphones. I have 4 microphones, all the wiring, the ability to do multiple headphones, multiple mic setups, and pretty much I can take this portably unplugged anywhere around the world. This was in my backpack when I bumped into Jai. This is what the people were taking out of my suitcase at the airport. But yeah, this role is obviously not advertised on the website. You've got short form editors, video editors, and that kind of stuff. And I almost thought about applying as a video editor, but it's not really my specialty. And I want to work for the company, but if I'm kind of getting stuck into like video editing and that kind of stuff, that's not my specialty. It's audio that really allows me to excel, and I'm a musician and I make music, and it's kind of deeply entwined with my skills and knowledge. I've been working for an audio company for the last 2 years. But yeah, mostly I've been recording my own videos and kind of getting down the technology and how it works and being able to compress it into pretty much, I show you a backpack, I can take it anywhere around the world. So that was the idea. I'm trying the setup, so I've got the cameras, the multiple setups. Obviously you'll have 2 guests, you're speaking into that camera, close-ups, whatever. Big one for the back. Actually quite interested in diving into kind of taking that podcast to the next level with multi-cams and kind of a nice system to set it all up and get really into the camera stuff. But currently that's not my specialty. don't know. I think this is the best way for me to express my skills and desire. But yeah, there's nothing I like more than to travel around the world and live in houses with crazy founders, and even listen to the podcast whilst I'm making it. And yeah, that was my idea. I am willing to drop everything and go anywhere. That's kind of the luxury I have, where I've kind of built a way that I can work around that, be remote, and be able to work from my computer on a laptop and take all the technology with me. Hello. Okay, this is take like 5. I thought I'd try out a bit of different scenery. I guess that's one of the things that I have watched over the years of watching Jai's videos, is that audio is definitely a challenging aspect to being a content creator. And I know out of Mondays of ramping up the dialogue. That's one thing that I noticed and I enjoy a lot, is that the YouTube channel, one of the best ways to promote the actual business is to hear people who are attending it speak about it. And I just believe that having someone to facilitate those conversations in a clean, crisp audio, good cameras, good setups, good system, and I know it's a lot of work that I know you guys don't have the time for, and it'd be cool to take on that role and really sink my teeth into it. I've said that before, but yeah, I really think that you guys are perfectly set up to do these type of conversations. In my head, I envision doing 3, 4, 5, as many as you can pump out, long form, 30-minute, 40-minute podcast style conversations. You've got the scenery, you've got the cool houses, you've got the founder. It's just, for you, all you have to do is sit down and have the conversation. I can take care of everything else. And obviously those long forms can get chopped up into many, many little clips. It's just like a flow of content. I guess it would be good to tell you more about myself. My name's Jamie. I'm a musician, recording artist, producer, work all with audio. Been really getting into the content side of audio, and love to travel. That's one thing that I think would be versatile for the company, is that you could send me on the dirt cheapest, middle night, sleep in hotels, layovers. I don't give a fuck. I've got all my equipment on my back. Send me anywhere, whenever you want, on call like that. I think that, and I also have quite a lot of traveling experience, and the last 4 or 5 years I've been kind of all over the place doing seasons. I love doing seasons. That's like my the way I can justify traveling is finding a job I can get somewhere and doing 2-3 months, immersing in the culture and having fun and meeting people. And so I've done 2 Japan seasons, 2 Greece seasons, bit of time in the Whit Sundays and that kind of stuff. I thought I might as well chuck it in. I assume you guys are going to go to Hakuba sometime this winter. I don't know if I'll put this in the video, but I'll think about it. But yeah, if you guys said, yep, here's the job, come to Hakuba, I would do that in a heartbeat. work my ass off. I'll do it for free. Okay, this should be part 3 of the video resume. Hello again. I thought for this one I would show you the more professional style, indoor, condenser mic, clean recording podcast style that I'd go for. This would be like studio style. You'd like find a studio or a really nice corner of a Airbnb residency, and this would be another aspect that I think would be nice, clean for content. I thought I'd use this video to talk about, you had a little checklist kind of on your website. It was like philosophy, superpower, maybe some issues or that you know about some stuff. But for philosophy, the main one that comes to me, I've thought about this for a while, is health. I prioritize my health over a lot of things, and it's been something I've been really cultivating and getting into for a while, whether it comes to nutrition, fitness, and those types of things. And it really comes down to, when you're unhealthy, all you can think about is your health. And when things are wrong, it's hard to be productive, it's hard to get on with life, and you can't really be happy when all you're thinking about is your health. Another one is just when it comes to working, I really can't stand working just for money, for like those types of jobs where you can, when they say, oh, it's shit, but look what you're getting paid. Like, I'd much rather earn half the amount and be working on something that allows me to be creative and allows me to actually get joy and fun from what I'm doing. And that's really how I've been trying to skew my life over the years. And I have got an audio job, and it is slightly in line, but it's very much labor intensive, and it's not the style of creativity. Well, there's no creativity in it really, and it's not really what I want to be doing in the long term. And then it's just kind of self-sovereignty and being self-sufficient and looking after yourself and being able to do what you want and take responsibility of your own life. When it comes to you don't want surprises, this one I thought kind of ties into my superpowers. At the same time, it can have negative aspects, and that is I am able to make things work from what I have. So kind of pull together the bare minimum of what's around me without having to go out and get the expensive equipment, and use the resources I have on hand. But then that can get messy and unorganized, and that's kind of a thing I struggle with. If I leave it too long, I kind of can be messy and unorganized and forget things and that kind of stuff. But it's not something I'm that worried about, and it's just something to work on. I just gotta make sure I clean up once in a while and make sure everything's looked after. My superpower, I'd say I am a generalist, and I have so many different kind of hobbies and things I really like to dive in and get into. So I kind of have a big, broad range of skills that can all kind of tie in together. When that can come down to, I'm obsessed with all things AI. So I play with AI music generators, video generators, website generators. I've spent a lot of money on subscriptions over the last 2 years playing around with these various things and learning how to make these little automation AI websites and playing around with all these different things. So I'm obsessed with technology and all things technology, whether it's crypto as well. And I play with crypto AI app builders and different things like that. But yeah, and for growing, I really want to get into the camera side of things. I think right now I've kind of thrown together some cameras and would definitely require either borrowing cameras or using supply cameras. It's something that I don't have the equipment for and would need to upgrade. But it's also something that I really want to get stuck into, and I'm already kind of obsessed with finding good ways to automate multicams and get it like into post smoothly and efficiently and those types of things. But yeah, this has been a fun little project to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not expecting anything really. It's just kind of been fun, and I just feel like if I didn't do this, then I would be disappointed with myself. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this, and keen to be in touch and see what happens.